All right, perfect. Looks like we're finally up here. You know, hopefully everything's running okay. Just readjust my mic so it's at an appropriate level so you guys can hear what the hell I'm saying. Cool. I'll just give it a quick second to make sure that YouTube's not messing me up here as I try to get the stream started. But I would say so far everything's looking pretty good. I don't even remember where I left off last time, if I'm being honest with you guys. So that's going to be a little interesting to figure out what we're going to do here. Okay, perfect. So, I mean, it looks like the stream's up and going. I'm not going to waste your time any longer. How's it going, folks? My name is Jacob, and welcome back to another Breath of the Wild stream. So as you guys could probably tell from the title of this one, today we're just going to be going through, we're going to be grabbing some shrines, just try to collect some spirit orbs, and hopefully by the end of the stream we'll at least have enough hearts to, get to the Master Sword. I think that would be pretty epic, don't you? So I think for now, just to get a little bit of a vantage point here, we're just gonna do a little bit of observing and all that. We're gonna go up to one of the top of the towers and, hopefully do that thing there. Okay, great. So apparently the thumbnail is still all messed up. I think I can fix it midstream. I certainly did it last time. God, that is so annoying. I don't understand why it keeps messing with the thumbnail. Here. I'll re-upload that thumbnail, and I mean, hopefully everything will go according to plan. I don't get YouTube sometimes, man. It's quite a weird system, I gotta say. Also, this probably doesn't look super normal. Here, let me, I'm gonna do a little bit of fixing up here. Just move where the comments are popping in and out of. I realized last week, I told you guys at one point, hey, check out the mini-map. There's something cool on there. And I got like a couple comments just being like, hey, yo, where's the mini-map? So I'm in the bottom left corner of the screen this time compared to last time. So hopefully you guys can see what I mean when I'm pointing this out. As far as I know, there's not a whole lot of relevant information on the bottom screen here. Worst case, I'll just set it up so that I can move my face cam over, do all that fun stuff. But for now, let's just have a little quick look around, see if we can find just any plain, like, out in the open kind of stuff. Oh, we do see another Divine Beast down there. I'm just going to have a quick look around, just see if I can get any shrines out of the way from the very start here. And then we'll sort of move down and across as we see fit. I think, yeah, there was a shrine over here that we had seen not long ago. Maybe we'll just start heading in that direction. So that is over this way. It was at the bottom of one of these gorges here. And I don't remember if I just used it as a save point or something like that. It doesn't look like I went into the shrine before. So, hopefully if all goes well, this, this won't be all messed up. It won't be another, like, major test of strength, something I'm just not ready for yet. And in the very worst case, I do have, like, a little interactive shrine map just on my computer screen. So, maybe it's not the most, like, legit way to play. But if it at least gets us to Ganon a little bit quicker, then I'm okay with that. That is very bizarre, though. I mean, it says that we didn't enter it, but oh, you know what? I don't remember if the color changes as soon as you activate the shrine or what's going on with that. We'll have a quick look here, because maybe I didn't even enter it in the first place. Yeah, it's only like half blue lit, so we'll just go in. We'll see what the challenge is. I don't even remember what it is or if we got in here in the first place. I think I just ended a stream here at one point. Well, it's good to know that at least the chat box and everything isn't all messed up too. On the move. Okay, so I didn't enter this shrine, because it does not look very familiar to me. Something tells me that this is just like a stasis puzzle of some sort. I'll just wait for the orb to go around, and then we'll smack it with an arrow, and we should be okay. What do I have for arrows anyways? I'm doing okay. Okay, I did not know I was using a Lionel bow, so that might go a little further than I intended. Yikes. Yeah, so you know what? Just so that doesn't happen again, we'll just go to one of our single shot bows. Everything should be alright. I think I put a little bit too much sauce into that shot, you know? That should probably do it. Oh, that still overshot it, eh? Okay, so I guess next time we'll just do a single arrow. And that should be good. I keep saying that as if I know what I'm talking about, but apparently I don't. Alright, freeze, single arrow. That's all we need. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it should be strong enough, but I mean, I guess if 2 arrows is too much, you know, you gotta have some kind of an in-between, right? There we go. Now we'll wait for you to fall into place, and epic, we get to move on. So we now have a ball that's guarded by some guardians over here. It shouldn't be terribly difficult. We could just take him out. Huh. I did not expect both of them to go down that way, but if it makes it a little bit quicker, then I guess we will accept it. Hopefully that will be enough to, you know, get... maybe not. That was not enough to get the ball rolling. Now we must wait for it to slowly make its way back here. I'm definitely going to have to pick up some standard arrows too. I don't want to use all my elemental arrows right away, but, you know, as has been mentioned like probably a dozen times now, I feel like I just never use them in the first place anyways. Yeah, there we go. We don't even have to bother with stasis. That was easy enough. Nice, simple, fun little challenge. Oh no, this is where it gets more complex. So now we actually have to guide the ball ourselves. And I do see the chest, so perhaps we can try and pick that up. I mean, honestly, this puzzle isn't too much of a challenge. You kind of just have to wait for a box to get in the way. And then we'll be A-okay. There we go. Now this one's coming from the other direction, so if I recall correctly, I think you have to throw it and then find a way over top. Unless that's not what you do. Oh, there we go. That throws a little wrench into things, doesn't it? Okay, so apparently I can't make it from conveyor belt to conveyor belt. Oh, stasis probably would work, wouldn't it? I just chuck it over and then use stasis on it. Okay, well while I'm here, we will quickly go and grab that chest. See what we got in it. Drop that down. Honestly, probably not a whole lot of useful stuff. Oh. Okay, I guess I could be wrong about that. Okay, now we'll just use magnesis to kind of block our way here so we don't get lasered to death. Okay, apparently it does not care about that whatsoever. Alright, switch over to stasis. And from here we should be okay. As long as I'm smart about it, I don't see a possible issue here. Bro. You can stasis the lasers, huh? Let's see about that. Just to give it a quick little test. Oh, you're kidding. I genuinely didn't know that. It's weird. It doesn't feel like it should work, but I mean, I guess it works. That is so weird. Okay, well, apparently that's the solution. Alright, just run forward, and then we're just going to have to stick in between the two lasers for a couple seconds, which is not the most difficult platforming challenge ever. And we'll be able to make it. Alright, brilliant. And that's it. That's all we had to do. I can't believe I skipped this shrine earlier. That's so weird. Ah, there we go. Last challenge complete. Sweet. Alright, well there's Spirit Orb number 1. Only took about like 10-11 minutes. I could definitely see it going a little better or easier than that, you know? It's mostly just going to be a navigating to the shrines problem that takes up a lot of time. But that's okay. We'll be here for a while. So overall, we've completed 33 shrines. We can get ourselves up to 8 hearts, and we need a total of 13 to get the Master Sword. So we're going to have to complete 20 more shrines before we can actually get it. But I mean, once we actually get the Master Sword, a lot more should probably go our way. Okay, so I think any other shrines that I've found but just haven't completed are just dumb things like, you know, tests of strength and stuff like that. I think for now, maybe I'll just go explore this part, grab the tower while I'm down here. I know there's a few shrines around areas like Lurelin Village, so maybe we'll go and check that out too. Go to the far reaches of the map. And from there, we'll be pretty good. I don't quite remember where this was, though. Oh, this, it's next to one of the shrines, which was through that rock. Okay. So I'm gonna have to start putting my equipment away if I don't want to die. Unfortunately, like, everything I have is metal. Oh, and maybe just for the sake of it, too, I could also get my shock-resistant rubber armor on. Honestly, sometimes it's just so peaceful to, you know, be around a stable and know that things are okay. Except for that. Okay, so the tower's right here. I don't understand how I missed that, like, so long ago. But now that we got Rivali's Gale to help us up, I don't think the rain even will be too much of an issue. Man, the game really loves to chug when there's, like, rain and stuff going on, doesn't it? I get it, though. Alright, so I'm pretty sure Rivali's Gale will at least get us up and over this cliff top, and then maybe we can even just use one to get all the way up the tower. Not super likely, but it would be nice. Okay, well we do have some of our armor and such. We can take this Wizrobe out pretty easily. Or I could just fall into that pit. That also works too. Get over here, my dude. There. So apparently that finally worked. Sweet. It's kind of a shame you don't really get anything from him, though. Okay, I don't think any of those rocks... Yeah, we're probably going to have to stasis them if we do end up going that route. But for now, we'll just make our way up the tower. That is a very high up tower. I think I'm going to have to Rivali's Gale up. There's like absolutely nowhere to stop on this thing for stamina, so we're just going to have to use our one big boost and get our way up here. There we go. So that should be, I believe, our second to last tower done. Oh, very nice. I don't understand why the lightning rod is freaking out in the way it is in the cutscene, but we'll just roll with it. Let's get a little look. I want to see if there's any shrines. It doesn't really look like it from here. There's no, like, vibrant orange or anything. Apostle, how's it going? We are making a little progress tonight, which is going to be nice. What's the last tower? I believe it's somewhere out in the east. Or, sorry, I am in the east. I believe it's over in the west end. It's like around western middle of the map. I don't 100% remember the names of every, like, location and stuff. Okay, so it's nice to have this little area unlocked. We could, for the meme, just try to do Eventide Island. That could be fun. Fun with, like, a... with some enormous asterisks on it. It's just this region over here. That's the only one that I'm missing so far. So we will eventually go grab that tower. For now, I just want to see if I can make my way... I guess it would be over in the other corner here. We'll just make our way over here, get to Laurelin Village, get the spawn point or the shrine to help us teleport there. Oh man, I hope Eventide doesn't become like an entire stream long thing, because that would be so unfun. Alright, let's get some sweet treasure while we're here. Not the sweet treasure I thought it would be. I don't know, a lot of these chests just do not seem to be giving me anything useful right now. Grab a few bananas while we need it. You know, eventually if we're going to be doing Divine Vis Varudania, we're going to have to use them at some point to get through the Yiga clan lair. So the more we can find now, the better. Oh, okay. Apparently that doesn't work. I guess we're just going to have to Cryonis over there instead of just doing the rational thing. That was close. I thought I was going to jump like right into right into the deadly water again. And look at that. We've already got a Korok seed. That's like probably almost more than the entire last Korok stream. We really did not focus on the Koroks, did we? You know what, the last few streams I've just been like, yeah, you guys can't, you can't accuse me of clickbait, because at least I did the thing in the thumbnail. Last time, though, that's a little shaky. You know, from what I remember in my first playthrough, I don't even know if I ever went around this part of the jungle area here. This is kind of like all brand new to me. Oh, and there's the rain again. Great. So now our method of traversing is completely neutered. But that's okay. For now, we'll just keep heading this direction, and whenever we get Rivali's Gale back, oh, we might not even need it. Ain't that pretty nice and convenient? We can just get our Zora armor on. That is a little bit of a loss of flavor too, yeah. Oh, okay, so interesting. If you drop a weapon onto Eventide Island before you activate the Shrine quest, you get to keep it. That is news to me. Where's my armor here? I gotta get to that Zora armor. We'll do that, climb up the waterfall. Looks like there's some sort of a puzzle here. Or maybe just some more treasure. If I might have to Cryonis over the water for that. No matter. But if that is the case, that is actually going to be quite good for us. Because, you know, the more stuff you can bring into Eventide Island, the better you are. Oh, you know what? These are probably just chests that you have to put a Cryonis pillar under just to open them up. If that's my best guess. What do we got here? You lose it once you beat it, huh? Oh yeah, because I guess you just get reset to your default inventory, whatever you had from before. I guess it makes sense, but that does kind of stink. I mean, unless perhaps you, oh god, what am I thinking? Unless you, like, throw it off the island or something before you finish your last shrine there. Although that would probably despawn it. I guess that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But if we need any like high level stuff or anything like that, I probably won't be beating Eventide anytime soon. You know what? Screw the chest. That's taking way too long. Got a little bit of treasure out of that, and that's the best we can ask for, right? Alright, so we get to skip climbing entirely. We can just hit the A button on this waterfall, and everything will fall into place. And we'll continue to make our way southeastern. Don't really need to worry about getting into fights right now. I'm pretty happy with the setup that we got right now. Oh, even more bananas. That's pretty epic stuff. Alright, now we have a little bit... Oh, I see a little Korok puzzle down there that we could do. If you really want to call it a puzzle. That is just an ox of some kind. Unless there's something I'm missing here. This looks like a complete circle, does it not? So maybe we have to use this for something other than that. Where's that blip coming from? It's over in this direction. Okay, maybe we might just come back here later. I seem to be in the direction of a shrine. So maybe just for the sake of it, we'll go and grab that. Is it visible from down here? Oh, is it perhaps somewhere over here? I don't really know if I want to deal with that guy over there. Okay, we lost the signal. That's just great. Alright, well I may have backtracked for nothing. That's okay though. Did my bow break? I guess that explains why I wasn't able to shoot my arrows.
Rivali scale is now ready.
Interesting. So apparently electricity doesn't do anything to this guy. I guess we're gonna have to pull out a proper weapon. Ooh, that was pretty close. I think it's so cool how they, like, you know, piece themselves apart and stuff like that. That's a really interesting detail. Alright, dude. Oh, you're gonna try to pick up a tree and toss it at me, are ya? That's just gonna leave your eyeball wide open, dude. Okay, fine. I guess you can take your eyeball back and then just... Oh, I guess he didn't die. I definitely thought I had him there. Nice, okay. So we took down our first Stalnox. That's pretty fun. Get a few weapons out of that, too. Certainly no complaints from me over here. We could definitely use some better weapons after we lost some of our good stuff. Pulled out its own rib to, to take me down. Yeah, that is some commitment, man. He's really doing Ganon's bidding. This guy deserves a raise. Alright. Oh, we could probably grab some crabs. Give us a little bit of more inventory stuff. We're learning new stuff every day, are we not? You know, I just realized I'm like very unfocused this stream, aren't I? Like, I just keep kind of going to the middle of random little nowhere spots and just doing whatever I see fit. No matter though, we are going to have a complete goal today. We are going to make sure that gets done. All right. So how far away are we now? Oh, not too bad actually. There might be a shrine somewhere near the top of one of these mountains. That's typically how this stuff works, right? Because you can then just fast travel back to them and such. Sweet. Alright, we'll make a little bit of our stamina back on this climb, which is pretty nice. You know, I swear I thought this place was a little more important. Maybe the shrine's just somewhere over here, but no matter. Even if there's nothing to do up here, it's a very nice sight, is it not? And what more can you ask for? But sometimes Breath of the Wild do just kind of be that way, though. You climb somewhere high up, and then there's nothing involved. So we've already completed that shrine down there. Oh, I believe there's a side quest over here, something to do with these two. And there's a few radishes here, too. That could be quite helpful. Some more hearty food. Alright, I suppose we'll just get this whole thing started here. Don't really need to complete the side quest, but just for the sake of having it on the map. I don't even think I have a blue nightshade at all. So I couldn't complete it even if I wanted to. Let's see, there's a movie called Battlefield LA. The aliens have weapons wielded to their hands. There was no retreat, commitment to cause. Interesting. I feel like that name rings a bell. Like I might have just, I might have stumbled across it at some point. I'm just not remembering. Oh, that was a shrine down there. I definitely saw that. Honestly, that's cool though. I love it when you get some kind of, whether it be like the design of a bad guy or something along those lines where it's just like part of their weapon is just part of them in general. As far as I remember, I think that was like the way that some of the bad guys were designed in like the Avengers movies. I've been watching through a few movies in the MCU recently just because, oh, I guess we are just in Laurelin Village. That's where we are now. Well, that's good to know. At least we finally made it. But yeah, I've been rewatching a little bit of the MCU movies lately just because I'm trying to help my girlfriend get through some of them. She's expressed a little interest. You know, not particularly in every movie, like, you know, some of them are a little skippable if you're not a super fan. But it's been nice to kind of just go back and see a lot of those movies. Well, this certainly looks like there's going to be some more cool mechanics involved in this one. You know, there are, like, a lot more shrines than I remember that was just like, oh, here's a blessing shrine because, you know, you have to do some sort of thing in the overworld first before you're supposed to see this one. There's a lot of blessing shrines. There's a lot of the major tests of strength, you know, all those different ones. It's nice to see a little variety sometimes, in all honesty. Alright, I don't really think we need this spear right now. We can probably just get away with the Guardian Sword. Imagine being in a street fight and the guy throws his glasses at you. Yeah, that would be a very interesting tactic. Not one that I would go for, because, like, by God, glasses are so damn expensive sometimes. But yeah, that would definitely throw me off quite a bit. Watching action movies with girls isn't ordinarily a thing. Oh, my girlfriend absolutely hates the stereotypical, like, you know, female movies, whatever you want to call them, right? Like, she despises, like, the whole rom-com whatever stuff. And, you know, I'm glad that we at least share that in common. I don't mind, like, the odd rom-com every so often, but, like, so many of them are very formulaic and boring. Just like, why even bother, man? Okay, so, from the looks of it, this is pretty much all this shrine is going to come down to. Not even to say that that's such a bad thing, you know? It's certainly one of the easier shrines, I think, that we've come across in terms of, like, just straight-up puzzles. Man, we keep getting opals, don't we? I certainly won't complain about it. Okay, so... I guess we'll just have to put the block down here so we can get onto this platform. Or maybe I just need to jump down from where I got the treasure chest. I guess I could do that as well. There we go. Get us a nice little easy shrine complete over here. And batten the hatch, down we go. My sisters watched the Saw movies. Jigsaw was impressed. That's a lot more guts than I have. I'm not a huge horror movie guy, especially not like you know, any of those kind of like torture porn movies or whatever. I don't know. Horror's okay with me. I'm just not like a super big fan of just the movies that are like, oh, we're gonna, you know, evoke a natural reaction out of you by just jump scaring you all the time. You know, anything like that or anything that's like way too overly gory, I'm like not the biggest fan of per se, but you know, just the odd occasional, like even a slasher movie, I'm fine with something like that. Or he uses $3,000 designer shoes as weapons. God. Not only does this man have a lot of money to flex around, but, you know, resorting to guerrilla warfare, he's definitely probably got something on me. I believe there are a few vendors here in Lurelin Village, too, that could be helpful. I mean, if I'm remembering everything correctly. I think there's like a few places here where you can just buy standard arrows. There might be an armor shop somewhere around here. That would be kind of nice. Except I know Lurelin is like one of those villages that you just don't have to go to at all, so I don't think there's anything like hyper important down here. Let's see, I saw the new Mortal Kombat and the kills are perfectly executed. Was there a new Mortal Kombat movie that I'm not aware of? I mean, I remember hearing about the really, like, you know, well, what was it? The really terrible, is it the Street Fighter or the Mortal Kombat movie or something like that from the 90s? I remember hearing about that, but, you know, this is news to me now. Alright, so I remember that there's like a Korok seed that you can get here. And as much as I kind of suck at using stasis, I will give it a small try. I guess that rock is just a little bit too short for me. Okay, that's interesting. I genuinely didn't know there was a new Mortal Kombat movie. I'm like so out of the loop when it comes to a lot of new movies coming out. You know, ever since the pandemic, I've just kind of been like, yeah, movies are not happening, are they? I guess they certainly are, though. Oh, good doggy. I gotta agree with that Mock Rock video, though. Why can you not pet the dog? That is so uncool. Oh, came out April 16th. That explains a lot. Yeah, that's like super recent. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with like anything at all in that case. Oh, what do we have up here? We'll do a little quick climb. I love how ladders don't use up your stamina too much. Is this literally all there is to it? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, mind you. Oh yeah, I have heard about the Snyder Cut of the Justice League movie. Oh, here's our vendor for our arrows. Let's get some arrows. So I can only buy up to 3? Oh, okay. I guess that's kind of realistic. Well, so be it then. Oh, can I perhaps steal some cooked fish here, or is this guy getting... Is he gonna give me some help for that too? Oh, maybe not. I guess we just get some free cooked food. That's pretty epic. I didn't know that. Okay, I mean, I guess if I didn't know the new movie existed, I wouldn't really know about the whole ratings things at all. But that is quite unfortunate. It's really weird because I feel like there's a lot of like really bad critical reviews of certain movies where other people just like it. Sure, I'm here on vacation. What are you doing? She's the one that tells us about Eventide Island. Okay, well, I mean, it's not like its own shrine side quest or whatever it is. I guess you don't go through the motions like that. Because I know that there are a few shrine quests where you can just, like, find the shrine beforehand, and then they're like, oh, cool, you found the shrine. And it's like, great, well, it would have been nice to see it the other way around, you know? It seems a lot less cool when somebody just tells me that I've already done the cool thing that they were thinking about. Critics dislike action movies. I definitely see a lot more disparity in action movies. Like, I don't know. You look at any of the movies and such that are up for, you know, like Academy Awards, Oscars, like stuff like that. 95% of those movies that come out every year and just win are movies that I've never heard of before. And I don't know if that's just my own personal ignorance to, like, stuff outside of my bubble. But I don't know. There are a lot of movies where I just feel like, you know, these critics and the people that are part of all these award shows and whatnot, they really just seem to like their timepiece movies, their downtrodden movies. Nobody really cares about like what Hollywood is up to. Let's get us a quick little Korok. I don't quite remember if Joker was super disliked per se by like by the critics or anything. I thought I had heard good things about it, to be honest with you. Ooh, those are some big fish. I wonder if they recover a lot of hearts. That would be pretty sick. Yo, did that fish just like hop on land to try to get away from me? Man, fish really do be evolving fast, do they? Oh great, so it did the stupid animation where I dive into the water instead of jumping, which is what I wanted to do. Oh, Joker did get good reviews, okay. There are some movies where I feel like, as much as the audience tends to like them, they just don't really get any kind of love from critics whatsoever. And like, I understand individual critics, but I don't know, it's just so weird that there are some movies that, as much as people tend to love them, they just really get, you know, the short end of the stick. I'm sure you guys probably also heard that news about, like, the review of Citizen Kane. That's some, like, once-in-a-lifetime type of news that's going on. I mean, in case anyone hasn't heard what's going on, I guess I might as well summarize it. But basically, they end up finding this, like, 80-year-old review for the movie that I guess was just never taken into account by, like, Rotten Tomatoes or any of these, like, you know, Metacritic rating aggregate sites or whatever. And so Citizen Kane got bumped down from a perfect 100 score down to a 99, which means that it's essentially not the best movie of all time anymore, at least according to critics. And I mean, people have been making a bunch of memes out of it. I know, like, Paddington 2 has, like, a 100%, and people are starting to say that Paddington 2 is the best movie of all time and whatnot. I don't know, I find that situation just so weird and interesting. Like, how often do we get some kind of cool findings like that? Like, you know, 80 years later, it just turns out that there was one publication that never got accounted for. Ooh, are these some coconuts? I don't think I've gotten any of these before. Maybe I have. Yeah, it's so nuts. Like, I remember hearing the news and seeing, like, all the memes about it. I had to look into it, and it's like, that's just so damn interesting. It's one of those, like, once-in-a-lifetime stories that you never think would actually come across, like, you know? Alright, what are we doing here? For the sake of it, I guess we could probably do Eventide Island. I mean, at least it's a shrine quest that I actually know about and I know where it is. I think normally like you're supposed to go there through like a raft or something like that, but I don't really have a Korok leaf to be able to take advantage of that yet. Yo, is he just gonna run to the water and die? I suppose not. Interesting. Alright, well let's just go ahead and pick up some fruit while I still can. And if this guy thinks he's caught up to me, I will sorely show them that he's wrong. Get a nice little crab, get some good drops from our dudes over here. I don't know if the boat oars actually work for rowing like rafts and stuff like that. I'm fairly certain that you can only do that with a Korok leaf. I mean, in case I'm like sorely mistaken, which who the hell knows? I probably could. I saw this ranking of every video game on the tomato meter, and there are only 3 of them that are actually good. Yeah, video game movies really get a bad rap, and I think it's just so many of them were like pushed out really early and like were very much like corporate think tanks back in the 90s and the 80s. It's really sad because I feel like there is potential for a lot of really cool video game inspired movies. But then part of me too is just like, well, if you're going to make a video game adaptation or like a movie adaptation of a video game, you know, you're kind of losing that interactive element of a video game itself. Like, would you rather watch a Breath of the Wild movie or would you rather play Breath of the Wild, you know? And then there are other series where I feel like a movie just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, I know we're about to get that Mario movie or whatever from Illumination. Oh, that's just lovely. I love falling underneath my Cryonis pillars and making them break. Because that's what I wanted to have in this game, right? Detective Pikachu, Sonic, and Angry Birds 2. I guess that counts as a video game movie? I don't really think of mobile games as like a ton of video games. That might be a little controversial opinion. I just feel like they're in a league of their own. Like, you know, you wouldn't really call someone who just plays Angry Birds on their phone like a true gamer, would you? That's just at least the way I think about it. What am I even at for HP? Oh, I'm down to half a heart. Perhaps I should heal before I get onto Eventide and I lose all my stuff. That's the one minor downside. Eventually I would like to get like better lighting and stuff so that it doesn't completely block out my screen, but until that day comes, here we are. Yeah, I did really enjoy Detective Pikachu for what it was. Like, I think it was a fun enough time. I think it's better than trying to adapt something like a direct Pokemon game into a movie. Because, like, there's so many monsters. How are you going to possibly satisfy everyone? Either that or it's just a rehash of the anime, which, like, I don't think anybody wants that. Alright, yeah, before we get to the shore of Eventide, I'll just chuck something, probably like a sword that's got some higher durability, better strength, and we'll just make very quick work of Eventide Island and all that fun stuff. I've never actually watched the video itself, but I do remember seeing a few videos recommending, I guess someone tried to do like a challenge or whatever, where like, could you beat Eventide Island without the trigger happening? Turns out it is possible. Although it's like a very convoluted, like, you know, would take way too long and, you know, that's not what I'm devoting an entire stream to, right? I just think it's cool that you can do so much stuff in Breath of the Wild that totally breaks the way that it meant to, or the game was meant to play. Oh, come on. It's kind of sad that this is the method that we've chosen to go to Eventide, but I suppose it's better than just trying to swim there. That would kind of not work at all. We're making decent progress, though. I'm at least happy about that. Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me. These Cryonis pillars, man, they just don't hold up. Oh, what am I doing? I forgot to hit a Cryonis pillar. That wasn't smart of me. Now, on top of my whole inventory, I also lose all my armor once I reach Eventide Island, which is somewhat unfortunate, because I've kind of grown so accustomed to having some armor, so having such little defense and very little hearts is not going to really be easy for us. Man, I am not doing a great job of keeping up with this, am I? That didn't kill it? Oh my god. Why do I keep missing with this thing, man? There, finally. Well, I mean, good thing we had those fish, right? Because what else am I going to use them for other than just healing? Nice, get a few enemy drops too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm back down to a single heart. I can, as much as I can barely see anything, I still see that I'm not doing so well in the health department. Man, it sucks having to eat some of this raw meat and stuff like that, but eventually I'll get stuff cooked up. No worries. I'll learn how to do some cooking here. Man, if only this is how, like, actual travel worked and you could just, you know, climb your way over to Europe or something like that. I could go for something like that right now. Some days I'm just sick of mundane life, you know, pandemic life, whatever. It's been a very long, like, year and a bit. Okay, so we're on Eventide Island now, but the quest still hasn't started. I think at least, oh great. I think it waits until you're, like, actually on the land to get the event started. So yeah, before that, we'll drop a somewhat decent weapon, you know, just so I have something to defend myself with, because I'm not really cutting it right now with, like, the 8 hearts or whatever that I have. And, you know, at least once we're done with this, we can always fast travel our way out. Oh, so there's a raft over here. I mean, it would have been nice if we'd found the one that we were intended to take, but whatever. I guess we'll save our inventory slot. Though I wonder if stasis would work. Can you use stasis on a raft? I guess you can. Okay. Okay, so maybe we'll just bring a weapon that's, like, not something that's terribly bad if we lost it. Okay, so we'll drop this and use magnesis to fish it out of the water. And then I'll just go ahead and I'll leave that on the shore. Okay, well, we'll make sure to keep this claymore as well. Alright, well, let's just hope we don't run into these enemies, like, immediately after this thing starts. Oh yes, whatever I can scavenge, you say, huh? Okay. At least we have some stuff. I got an arrow. That's always super useful whenever I grab the bow off of this dude. Ooh. Yo, is that 3 dead dudes over here? It certainly looks like it. Okay, maybe we'll grab the boat ore. Wow, that did quite a lot of damage to our sword, didn't it? It's nice that we have like a tiny little bit of stuff that we can rely on right now. Because this early on, like, I really need as much as I can get. Yo, this bokoblin is just going to grab his buddy's arm that was recently detached from his body, and he's just going to take it and roll with it. That's pretty harsh, man. Is there another Octorok somewhere that I'm just not seeing? Because I feel like I'm getting hit from multiple directions now. Ooh, that was close. Alright, well, I guess let's just get started with grabbing those 3 orbs and bringing them to wherever the altar is in the center. Well, I've only got 1 arrow. Ooh. Let's make it count. Oh, we do get a bundle of arrows off of him. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll take the choo-choo out while we can. Okay, we're just going to keep stealthy. Because the very best thing that I have right now is the element of surprise. Honestly, I don't mind Eventide Island so much. I know that a lot of people are like, you know, they despise the challenge and whatnot, but for what it is, I think it can be a lot of fun. Okay. Are these guys going to go back to sleep? I guess not. I guess it's their morning time. Alright, well there goes my element of surprise. What do we got in this chest here? Anything good? I mean, I'll take it. It does more damage for sure. Nice. Okay, there's 1 orb down. It's like Trial of the Sword, but free. Yeah, definitely. Trial of the Sword is also something I've never managed to complete before, so, you know, whenever the time comes for that, whenever we get our sword and whatnot, maybe we can try for that as well. I'm definitely going to need some healing items at some point, because right now, things are not going so great. And I don't even remember where I'm supposed to put these in terms of where the shrine is. Do I actually have to climb like all the way up the mountainside for that? I really hope I don't, because that might take quite a while, you know, doing all this climbing with with a held item in my hand with no chance to run. That doesn't sound like the funnest of times now, does it? We're only able to beat the first trial, then I don't know how I'm feeling about myself. I'm not a big Zelda aficionado. Yikes. Oh man, what am I at right now? Yeah, I guess I could probably eat some of these crabs just to get a little bit of health back, because that's about all I have right now. Alright. I cannot be taking this stuff for granted, because this is quite important. Any tiny little things we can get here are super important. Okay, perhaps I can... Oh, I can magnesis that. I can also get the chest out of the water that I totally knew was there. Well, with any luck, we get anything good. Oh, that's not bad at all. I rage quit because the second one was so hard I didn't want to try. That's fair. Some of those... why do I keep running into that tree? Some of the challenges that they have for the Trial of the Sword, man, like... I don't even know how I would go about doing it. Oh, we get some bananas here. That's nice. That'll give us a little bit of HP back if we lose it again. We'll grab as many of those as we can. That's going to be hella important. Oh, it's one of these Octoroks here. Great. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, I hope that doesn't despawn it or anything. The last thing I want to do is, like, go for that stupid trial all over again. I guess we're just going to have to keep using Cryonis on this thing. While we're here, let's see what's in this chest. Ooh, some nice arrows. Those will come in handy. We'll grab the fish so that we can... Oh, no, there was another one there, too. Damn it, I wish I didn't miss that one. What on earth was that? I did not mean to use... Oh, did I switch my rune? That's what that's all about, huh? Okay. We'll toss that back on a dry land. There. Everything is going perfectly according to plan. Okay, let's grab some fish. Oh, I got the second one too. I didn't even think I would have made it. Okay, so we're just going to have to toss it into the podium over there. Not a big deal. I mean, compared to some of the other challenges we're probably going to face here, it could be a lot worse. It's the other button I got to hit. Oh man, don't tell me that's stuck in that crevice. That's the last thing that I want. Oh, I guess I can just push it with my own body. That's good to know. So we can go ahead and make a... Sweet. We can go and make a pretty easy toss. Man, why do I keep losing so much health? I don't understand. Did I really take that much damage? Okay, let's have some bananas. Heal back some health. There we go. Just gonna readjust. Sitting in one spot for, you know, such a long time is actually quite annoying. Alright, so we'll make a nice easy toss onto the island here. Oh, don't you dare fall off. If you know what's good for you, you won't fall off. Okay, so that's one orb down. Now we just got 2 more to go. Anything under these rocks? Another crab? That'll certainly be nice. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a hardy lizard, but could be quite useful for us. Any hardy food just gives you a ton of HP, which will be very nice to have for this quite annoying part of the run. Alright, maybe if I'm lucky, I can just use magnesis on this thing here. Alright, never mind. It looks like they found me. Ooh. Well, I didn't expect that to happen, but I will take it. Oh, even got a shield too. Although I think I lost my fish. Well, that's not the best thing in the world. I'm genuinely curious what caused that explosion, because I don't even know. Alright, so any kind of weapons that we can get here are quite useful. But now that I've got enough weapons, I think it's time to actually move on and, you know, figure out... Oh, why am I getting battle music? Where are the enemies that I can't see? Oh, I guess we got another Octo Rock on our hands. Okay, if there is a trial of the sword skip, that's kind of cool. I gotta keep remembering that about the stupid red choo-choos. They keep they have an area effect attack after a while, you know? On this goat. Yo, quit giving us trouble, my man. Why do I hear boss music? Oh, friggin' hell, that's accurate. Alright, looks like it's go time. I don't really like the electric choo-choos over here. Okay. I'll lure them away. Okay, let's grab their nice meat. Sweet. That's all we need. Oh, I guess they had some explosive barrels. Come over here, guys. Come over here, I dare you. Oh, sweet. That was nice and easy. Honestly, it's really cool to be so resourceful in a game like this, you know? There's so many ways to complete the same kind of challenge or mission or whatever you want to call it. Okay, chuck some more spears. Don't really need them all too badly. Just kind of a shame that they don't deal a ton of damage. If we can kill this dude, a torch would be nice. Nice, that is one dead bokoblin. Alright, now can I kill the choo-choo by just doing this? Because that would be fun as hell. Alright, we gotta kill him that way. Oh, there we go. I guess we didn't even drop it. We can just drag it over him. Oh, well, there's another orb. Okay. Do I dare try to use stasis? As bad as I am with it, it could be quite helpful. And I was at another quarter heart. Man, I keep just barely surviving, don't I? Okay. Let's see if that lands on the Hinox. I mean, does he even realize that I'm up here? Maybe he'll just end up going back to sleep. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, while I'm here, while there's a pot, let's cook up some food. Alright, we'll cook up my hardy lizard here. Get us some nice... What the hell? I've genuinely never even seen that before. Apparently it's too gross to even look at, so we're just gonna go ahead and censor the hell out of it. Alright, can I cook bananas? Oh, look at that. I even get an attack boost. If only I had known that, like, any time during one of my playthroughs. What do we get when we cook mushrooms? Probably just mushroom soup or something? So we turn one mushroom into several mushrooms. I mean, that's a pretty neat magic trick there, Link. Food's so bad it's 18 plus. Ugh. Alright, is that gonna hit him? Oh, it's just barely too far, huh? Okay, well maybe if I can be sneaky about it. It would be nice to not have to deal with him. Or maybe I do have to deal with him. Okay, well let's get as much of a head start as I possibly can. Food porn. God, who knew if you cooked a lizard in a pot, apparently it would just, you know, become so goddamn horrifying. Oh, there's that torch I said I wanted. Well, at least the Hinox can't hide or can't follow me up here. Okay, there we go. There's orb number 2 complete. Looks like I'm gonna have to unequip my shield here if I don't want to die. I don't think the Hinox is still after me. So while I can, I'm just gonna go ahead and make an escape for it. There is a hole in the wall over here. Maybe something good could come out of it. I didn't know you could use the bomb room in midair. I guess it just, you know, it leads to you dropping the bomb somewhere that you can't use it. Don't put the food on the subreddit or you will get banned. Fair enough. Man, don't you guys love the mechanic of the rain? I don't know. I understand why something like the rain is in the game. You don't want this to be like a super trivial climbing challenge every time you get to it. But my god, Link just slips way too much. And it looks like I've come across yet another camp of enemies. I mean, at least I was able to take him down without alerting anybody. Okay, well, there's another orb over there. We're definitely going to want that. Oh, is he going to get struck by lightning? Oh, boom. Oh my god, did they seriously see me from that? I wasn't even doing anything. I mean, I just watched their buddy get killed. It's not my fault your friend died. Okay, I'm going to stay as far away from him as I can because he's about to get shocked. That is some divine intervention if I've ever seen it. What do I not need? We'll get rid of the Boko Spear. I love rain. Campfire gets put out, lightning hits you, you can't climb. Yeah, rain is such a fun mechanic, isn't it? No, metal items. Because why would you need those, right? Okay, so I guess he did spot me. I mean, no big deal. What can he do about it? Here, does that help you see who it is? Get a whole bundle of arrows. Now, I guess the, oh. I was gonna say, I guess the last thing that we would have needed to do would be to figure out where the last podium is. But it looks like the podium's just here anyways. That should probably be enough force to knock it off. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. That is what I call, like, amazing. You know, it's so weird to me, because I remember my first playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I remember Eventide Island just being so much more of a challenge. Like, I genuinely remember just not wanting to come back to the game because I hated this part so much. But it doesn't even seem all that difficult at all, like, in retrospect. There we go. That's 3 balls into 3 pits. We'll go ahead and make our way to the shrine and we'll get all our stuff back. I think this is a blessing shrine too, if I remember correctly, because I mean, you know, look at how much stuff here. Oh yeah, I did bring a weapon with me at first. That's so silly, but I totally did. I guess we just get all our stuff back right now. Okay. Alright, I will enter the shrine. You don't need to completely pull me out of the game here. I mean, at least it's nice that they, you know, got rid of the stupid rain. What is up? If you wanted to see me suffer and fail at Eventide Island, then I got some bad news for you, my friend. Somehow Eventide was even easier than my first playthrough. Alright, sweet. Let's get that spirit orb. We'll find one more shrine, and then maybe we'll go back to one of the goddess statues. And we'll get some more heart containers. Because we're at, what, I think 12 right now? Or no, we're going to be at 11 spirit orbs right now. That gives us 3 extra hearts. Do we get anything nice out of here? Oh, got some nice money. I could always use some more of that. I just beat Eventide today. Oh, congratulations. Eventide, I feel like especially on a first playthrough, is a lot more difficult than it really seems. I remember having a lot of difficulties with it in my first time, but I think that might have just been because I stumbled across Eventide like very early on in my time playing Breath of the Wild. Like, it might have been maybe after the first or second Divine Beast or something like that, so I really wasn't prepared for it. I had no idea what was going to happen once I hit the island, but there you go. Sweet. Okay, so now we can get out of here. Unless there's like something important on this little island that I'm forgetting, but I don't think, as far as I know, there is at all. Okay, well in that case, maybe just for the sake of completing the map over here, we'll go ahead and reach for the last tower, get the rest of the map uncovered, and then we'll have a pretty good idea, you know, of like where we have to go, what we gotta do. Maybe we'll see some more shrines along our way. I didn't know existed until post-game. I guess that's the fun thing about Breath of the Wild, is that there are some moments in the game that are very difficult if you find them early, but then you find them late game and it's just completely trivial. And like, you know, I guess same thing applies for the other way around. It's just fun how that works, you know? Oh, I do see a shrine down there. That is not the button I meant to press. There's a shrine over here. See, we'll make sure to go and visit that. If I've got any more, I do have a few more markers. Those are probably just where more shrines are, from what I remember. So we'll go ahead and do that. I believe the tower is somewhere in this direction, if I remember correctly. So yeah. Enough about me trying to remember. Let's just see if that's actually legit. It's interesting. I do appreciate a lot of different stuff like that about Breath of the Wild, and I feel like coming into it for a second playthrough... Oh, look at that, even another shrine. I mean, even going into Breath of the Wild playing a second playthrough, which is like, you know, but not something I ever thought I would do unless it was for YouTube. I've discovered quite a lot more stuff here too than I did in my first playthrough. How on earth did you see me from that high up, my dude? Also, what are you going to do about it? That's right, you're not doing anything. There we go, we'll get a very simple shrine out of the way. That'll get us on the path for our third heart container out of 13. Well, I guess 13 total. Oh, I have less hearts than I thought I did. Which beast will I do next? I mean, I guess that depends what you guys want to see. If I had to pick myself, geez, I don't know. I guess probably, I'd probably go for Urbosa next. But then again, that might feel a little bit too similar to the order I did in my first playthrough. So maybe we'll go and do, what is it, Varudania? We'll see what you guys think about it. Oh, can you cheese this one with the with magnesis, or does that not work? It probably cuts you off before you can even do anything, right? Yeah, I thought so. You can't bring it through. Well, that's a shame. So I guess we're gonna have to do things the difficult way. Bonk. You know, for some ancient technology, you sure are quite weak, my dude. Oh, I've still got my ace arrows equipped. Probably should switch off of that. I do really appreciate all these, like, random circuitry things like that. I know we're gonna come across that when we get to the next Divine Beast, if we do Urbosa next. But, like, any of these, like, complete the circuitry puzzles are actually kind of cool. Alright, well, we get a chest. That's pretty nice. I'm surprised that wasn't actually just, you know, getting through the entire shrine in the first place. Oh, we get the key. Well, that is monumentally less cool. Yo, you really think you're gonna be a challenge for me, dude? Well, I guess we'll trade one Guardian Sword for another. No harm, no foul, right? Okay. Interesting. I genuinely didn't even mean to do that. I'm surprised that that completed the circuit. No matter. We'll do as much as we can with the resources we're given. We'll get a complete solution to this puzzle. There we go. Nice and simple. I think something like this is like a nice introduction to the whole electricity, like doing all that kind of stuff, completing the circuit sort of challenges. Yeah, that's pretty fun. So that's Spirit Orb number 12. So that'll bring us... I guess we had less heart containers than I thought. I was not aware I only had 6. So that now means that we need even more. So I think I need another 12 Spirit Orbs after this. You know, not going to be the worst thing in the world, but a little more of a challenge than I had hoped for. I don't think we'll be able to get it completely done in this stream, but then I can just clickbait the Master Sword for the next the next stream. That's how this works, right? Nice. I did not want to climb down, I just wanted the damn mushroom. I will take another Korok seed. Because especially if we're going to go to Korok Forest next stream, we can probably start getting a few more upgrades from Hestu too. That'll be pretty cool. So I don't think there's much I need to do in the stable, except for just figuring it out. Yeah, YouTuber mentality. That's what you got to do in this industry, right? Leave things incomplete so you can make a part 2 and clickbait in the thumbnail and title. I've already got this whole thing locked down. Alright, so there is no node on this shrine yet, so we'll make sure to keep note of that. And this is quite a climb. Let's just completely bypass it by using a Rivali's Gale. And we'll make our way towards that other shrine that I saw earlier. So that is still a little further off in this direction. Oh, there it is. I see it from the distance now. Well, thank you for telling me there's a shrine is nearby. It's not as if I didn't know that before. I remember there being one shrine like somewhere out here in the desert that instead of being like out in the open, you gotta do some sort of a desert puzzle or something like that to get to it. That'll be fun whenever we reach it. There we go, nice and easy. It's really weird to me too how like the desert also tests you with, you know, instead of it just very much strictly being a like a hot desert or whatever, there's also some parts of it that are cold and you need some cold resistance. They're doing some more stuff to help with, you know, teaching you about circuitry. Yo, where is my shield? Oh, I literally have one equipped. Maybe that would help. Nobody has time to learn the parry timing. I'm just gonna beat you up, man. Alright, just before we keep going, apparently there's some sort of buffering thing going on with YouTube. I'm just going to try to make sure that everything's okay here. Well, hopefully that's the end of that. I mean, it looks like on my end everything's going okay again. Interesting. This is quite bizarre. I may have also soft locked myself out of this thing, so that's not great. I know. Looks like everything's going okay on my end right now. I'm gonna hope that it's doing okay for you guys. Okay, good, perfect. The last thing I want is for the stream to just abruptly end or something like that. I'd already made so much progress. Okay. This might not be the way you're supposed to solve this shrine, but so help me. We can all find our own ways to complete Breath of the Wild, can we not? Last thing I want to do is fall off. Okay, there we go. I'm not 100% sure if that was like the intended way of getting through this thing, but hey, that's what I did, right? There definitely seems like there's like a less convoluted way of doing that, but no matter. Boom, look at that. Look how great my parry timing is until I really need it to be good. Okay, apparently chat's not coming up. That's strange. That might be just something to do with my streaming software or something like that. Hopefully this will be the last of that. I spent the buffering time looking at pasta names. Okay, well my apologies if the chat bar is not really going to be doing anything. I'm just going to go ahead and disable that for now. Just for the sake of the stream. I do like having chat like appear live whenever it can. I don't know. I just don't want it to, you know, be messing up like that. That's not really fun. There's quite a lot involved to this one, is there not? Huh. Yeah, there is a lot involved in this shrine, man. Suppose there's nothing we can do with this right now, anyways. I mean, does electrifying the surface do anything? I don't think so. Except for completely eviscerate me. Got Raffaelli's Gale, Alfreda Rook's Protection, Mifald's Grace, and... what the heck? I don't know my past names at all, apparently. Curlubosa's Fury. Is this gonna send me up? Did I just, like, somehow randomly stumble across the key to completing this shrine? Okay, that's too far away for me to activate. Oh, geez, yikes. I might miss the lift this time. No. Let me go. Oh, thank God. That was way too close. There are hundreds of pasta names. Apparently, I'm not all too familiar with them. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Don't ruin me here, guys. Oh, I hope this platform rises fast enough because I really need to get out of here. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to miss the platform, aren't I? Oh, apparently not. There's got to be a way to get to that chest, but I don't really know. And it's too bad all the food that I just made, you know, completely got wasted out there. Okay, well, if I'm at 1 heart, I don't really mind losing a little health. Okay, let's just slide that back into position for now. What the hell is Curly? I've never heard of that type of pasta in my life. That must be something quite different. Oh no, no, come on. Do I really have to go like all the way back for that? I hope it at least lets me get back to where I was before. Still a little bit of backtracking, eh? Shoot. Let's see if chat box is working again. I'll try to re-enable it. Oh, there we go. Now we're just gonna keep keep catching up as much as we possibly can. Also, all the names switch colors, which is definitely kind of interesting. Didn't know that would do that. I thought that was a setting that I could control. Well, whatever. Maybe we're just in a pink mood today, you know? Okay, so we'll get ready to push the block out of the way. Okay, and then on the way back, we'll get ourselves set up so we can get this this treasure chest. There we go. Ooh, a radiant shield. That is a nice looking shield. Will certainly be nice to have in our inventory. Oh, and look at that. We were even able to get back here. That's pretty sweet. We don't have to go through that whole stupid puzzle again. Oh, we do have messages showing up twice. It's doing that in YouTube chat too, which is kind of weird. I don't really know how the whole chat box thing works, man. It's such a bizarre thing to me. Sometimes the chat messages even come up quicker than they do in YouTube, which I don't even know how that's possible. I guess OBS works in mysterious ways, man. Okay. So I think we're still fairly close from what I can see to where the tower is. Oh, so we've reached the hot part of the desert, have we? Okay, so we certainly don't need the snow armor anymore. We got a couple pieces of the barbarian armor, so maybe we can start getting some use out of that. I'd also like to do whatever I can to try to get the champion's tunic sometime soon. I definitely thought, I thought it was after you unlock memories, but then for whatever reason, I've been in some locations where you can find memories and just nothing happens. It's just so weird to me. I don't understand how that whole part works. Let's see. I'm trying to just compare to the map that I've got here. I think we're very close to where the tower is. I would say it's fine in Twitch, but I'd be lying if they didn't have problems. Yeah. I'm not the biggest Twitch guy, in all honesty. No hate to people who use Twitch. I mean, I don't know. It's so much easier for me just to stream on YouTube since I'm already so used to the platform, but like, it would just be kind of annoying. I think it's easier for people to find you on Twitch for sure, but, you know. Why would I want a bunch of people to just randomly find me, right? Nice. All right. So now hopefully we're fairly close to the last tower. We'll get our last little chunk of the map unlocked, and then we won't have to worry about doing any of that ever again. Okay, now that I need to do a little bit of a climb, I'll eat some stamina restoring food. We'll slowly climb our way up here. Oh, was I taking damage? I didn't even realize it. I mean, like I said, I know it doesn't really, you know, show up in this this stream or anything like that. It's kind of hard to show you how my setup works. But the way that the lighting works here, I basically have to like kind of blind myself either on the screen or on the chat or something like that. It's a very odd conflict. Oh, well, there's our tower over here. We might need a little bit of help from Ravioli to get up there, but no matter. He will recharge. Sebastian, what's up? We are making our way to our final tower. Shh, you shush. I will take some nice meat, thank you very much. So once we get the tower here, that'll be it. We'll have our full map unlocked, and then hopefully we'll be able to get some more of our shrines a little easier. I know there's not like a huge vantage point from this tower per se, but anything that we can get our hands on to increase our map is pretty much, it's very welcome at this point. And then with a full map, we'll probably be able to, you know, figure out what we're going to do next much easier. Boop. So we're gonna have to go even higher than this, I guess. Okay, apparently I scared off a bunch of birds I didn't even realize were there. You really think a rock is gonna help you? I don't understand how I took damage there. I don't even think he tried to attack me at all. Like, unless he just stepped on me or something. Which, that would be quite rude of him. I wonder why he didn't just pick up his spear. I'm fine with not having to take extra damage. That's pretty cool. Alright, what do we got in here? Some more fire arrows. Pretty sweet stuff. Oh, there's going to be some fun things to do up here. So let's sneak up. We're going to knock the branch out from underneath that and crush them with the boulders. Wow, that worked like a charm, at least to this guy. There's one dead bokoblin. I kind of wish I hit the second one too, but I think he just took a little damage. And he's got flame arrows too, great. Okay, and I guess that's it for him. How many more playthroughs do you think I'll do? I genuinely don't know. I'm going to try to at least complete Breath of the Wild, maybe get all the shrines finished, do the DLC. I have no clue how many streams it'll take to do all that, though. Oh, yikes, yikes, yikes. I did not think this one through, did I? Yo, take this, my dude. I'm using a very low level bow. That's probably why I'm doing like next to 0 damage. Come back here, guts. Yeah, we're certainly far off from completing Breath of the Wild all the way through. So I guess however long it takes us to do that. I'm not going to 100% it like all the way, you know? Like 900 Korok seems, or Korok seeds, excuse me, seems very overkill. And I don't think anybody would want to, nobody would probably want to, you know, sit through that for so long. And do I have a Twitch? I don't, actually. I solely stream here through YouTube. Just for a matter of convenience, I suppose. Well, there definitely looks to be some stuff that you can do over here. All I'm interested in right now is just getting to the tower. So let's just use our cheaty stuff. Make our way to the Gerudo Tower. And from there, we will be good to go. There we go. Get a little bit of stamina back. Yeah, there are ways to simultaneously stream on Twitch and YouTube, but I believe you have to pay the premium price for Streamlabs, and not something I'm super interested in doing right now, especially not having a Twitch. I don't know. I think, from what I remember, I think I might have made a Twitch just with my name, just to secure the name, as far as I know anyways. But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really, like, use Twitch all too much. Not a big fan of the moderation on the platform. Just in my humble opinion, in all honesty. You know, I know a lot of people are totally fine with the way that Twitch runs, but I've just heard too many negative stories. I've heard of a lot of favoritism going on there. They got a very big problem with, you know, Twitch staff trying to get too involved with female streamers. So yeah, it doesn't seem like an environment that I necessarily want to get part of, you know? Complete map of Hyrule extracted. That is nice to hear. That is some good stuff there. And I wonder, is this the first time that we're supposed to meet Cass in the story?
Oh.
Alright, let's hear it, but we're going to completely skip through the cutscene. So I suppose we just have to hit that podium over there with an arrow to get to one of the shrines too? That seems about accurate. This is going to be quite a very long throw for this arrow to go. How much longer will I be streaming? I mean, for today, I'm probably just going to go until 9 o'clock my time, so like another hour and a bit-ish. Oh, that was nowhere close. We're going to have to aim a lot higher. I don't even know if that's how that works, because I'm very far off. Oh, I was in the ballpark. Come on. Okay, a little higher. But I think I was perfectly accurate with where the arrow was. After hosting a stream in Arena, I definitely would try to do that eventually. The only problem is my internet kind of stinks right now, so like, you know, try to stream and do anything at the same time and it very much just messes up on you. I did do a few streams in the past doing arenas before. Was that not like straight on the money there? Is that not how this thing works? That's way off, isn't it? I'm getting so close, but just not hitting it at the same time. Oh, that was like right there. Are you sure that's not how I do it? I'm fairly certain. I'll give this one as many tries as it takes. I'm super close to it. Okay, let me just readjust. Let's hope that one's on the money. I'm fairly certain this is what you have to do. Like, I don't see any other way to interpret the song. Oh, come on. That wasn't even close. Okay. Let's just aim directly upward from here. If that's not it, I don't know what is. Oh my god. Alright, last shot. We gotta get it. I remember doing a few shooting challenges for casts, so this does not seem out of the normal. I really didn't hit it, eh? Okay. Well, if we can't get it this time, I guess we'll just have to try again later. Okay, great. And I guess none of the arrows that I fired, oh. Unless I just completely forgot where I threw them. Oh, where was that one? There we go. We get a couple arrows back, which is okay. Should I give it another go? I feel like I was super close. I'll do it one more time. If I run out of arrows again, then we'll just skip over this one for now, and we'll head towards that other shrine that we've been, you know, staring at for the last little while. I'm fairly certain that is what you have to do. From the northwest skies. Maybe I did misinterpret it. So whenever the shadow hits there, so maybe... Hold up. Which way is the sun facing now? Okay, so I think maybe what we might have to do is sleep until nighttime to get to it. Or at least until midday. I think one of those two times should probably be enough. Where's my wood? Man, I don't know. I've been collecting wood for a while. I don't understand where they all are. Oh, there we go. Oh, and that's a shame too. I did actually have the 30 pieces of wood that I need. Okay. At some point in this stream, we'll go back to Hateno Village, and I guess I'll get started on the thing there. Okay, so... Where's this shadow moving towards? I'll just have a quick look at this here. So the shadow tends to be moving a little bit more that way. Maybe I'll wait until noon to see where the shadow is, because I think what this thing wants us to do is shoot an arrow at it while the shadow is faced over top of it. Okay, so where does that put the tower's shadow? I feel like this definitely should be a lot easier, and I'm just the one that's misinterpreting everything. Okay, the shadow is headed like this way. We might have to wait until like 4 in the afternoon or something, but I don't think we can get that. I think it just works at like evening time or something like that. Alright, no matter. I guess, let's just make our way to Gerudo Town. And we'll just use that one. Actually, I don't even know if I can trek to the desert yet, because I don't have any heat-resistant clothes yet. Unless I were to just cook. You know what? I'm getting very scatterbrained. Just before I forget to do something here, let's go back to Hateno Village, and we will start getting our house. That'll be fun, right? Owning property. Not wasting my arrows trying to trying to get some dumb shrine quest or whatever. I'm not bad at puzzles. What are you talking about? I'm not trying to run away from my issues. Alright, let's become contributing members to society and get a house. That'll be fun. Because I remember, like, first playthrough again, right? Like, that was something that I didn't even realize existed until the post-game. I don't think having the house earlier really gives you all that much help. Maybe just like extra quote-unquote inventory space. But you know, just for the sake of having it, why not, right? We're gonna do it either way at some point. Yeah, I remember my first playthrough of the game, I didn't really spend a whole lot of time in Hateno Village, so I didn't even know this place existed in the first place. Nothing under that rock, what a shame.
Yeah.
Yo, let's buy the place, why not? Oh, there he is over there. What's his name, Bolson? Bolson, what's up?
Oh.
Oh, geez, I definitely thought it was a lot less money. Oh, so it's between 3 and 4 p.m. Okay. All right, we gotta let him go over to his his fireplace. Okay, so we might have to come back here with a little bit of money, but no matter. We got a lot of stuff in our inventories. We can probably sell some stuff off we don't need. I don't know if I can quite reach 3,000 by now, but we'll be close to it. Nice, okay. So there's 30 wood all gone and out of my inventory. And we'll go to a shop in town just to see what I can sell off. I definitely have a few things that I'm not like in dire need of. Huh. We'll do some home invasion, why not? I think this is for the inn. I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, is this where we can dye our armor? I can't sell stuff here. Okay. I'll definitely have to keep this in mind, though, because, you know, getting some dyed armor is pretty cool. We'll grab a few apples while we're here. Why not? Oh, I believe there is some armor in here, though. I don't remember what it is. What do we got? Just regular tunic and whatnot. And the soldier armor. Interesting. Ah, you there. I think we can sell stuff for you here. Okay, how are we doing on some of our rare materials here? Not a whole lot of stuff we have to sell, eh? I mean, we can sell a bunch of, like, choo-choo jelly or something like that. Nothing that I really need at the moment. Man, I remember back in my original post-game just being like, cool, I'm gonna sell off, like, you know, 500 of each monster part, because I just played the hell out of this game like crazy. I know it's not gonna get us, like, all the way up to the 3,000 that we need, but just selling some of this stuff off would be quite nice. And, you know, worst case, we can just kill some more mobs and stuff, too, if we really need some more of these supplies. Not the biggest deal here. Sell off 43. We'll just keep a few of each in case we need them for whatever reason. But luckily, it's a very quick way to make money. Okay, keep a few of everything else on us. We're pretty close. Any other random stuff that we don't have a whole lot of? No, I guess we'll just sell some of our minerals then. I don't really need the diamond right now as far as I know. Ooh, we're almost there. Okay. One more thing. Let's just sell an opal. Sweet. Yeah, we're not really going to need like a whole lot of these like rare minerals until parts of probably the late game when we're just doing some armor upgrades. But as it stands right now, not the most necessary thing in the world. Alright, so let's pay up. We'll get our home. I don't remember if it's like more wood or more money or stuff like that that we need to be able to build some stuff on the inside here. That might just be stuff that we have to do later. Oh, and then we get to start doing this here. Alright, let's get this started off over here. We'll get him to start building that city, and then we just gotta find a bunch of people whose names end in Sun. That'll be a fun little quest to look out for while we're, you know, going around doing our stuff. Probably not gonna get it done all in one shot like I did in the last one, though, but that's okay. It's always kind of cool to be able to just get... you know, get some random stuff built in the world. It's kind of nice to rebuild Hyrule in that sense. Any stuff that we care too much about? Not really, eh? I'll just leave the fire greatsword here, and then from there we can just kind of use whatever we need. We'll eventually build some more weapon mounts, and that'll all be fun, you know? What time are we now? I think it's too late to do the arrow shooting thing that we had seen earlier. But either way, we'll hop back over to Gerudo Tower. We'll make our way towards the desert if we can for now. And we'll try to get that shrine done. Or I suppose I could have been smart and maybe get those heart containers right away, but... you know, who needs health in this game, am I right? It's so unnecessary. I don't know, if it does end up being too hot in the desert, we can always bail and just try to find something else in the meantime. I know we got a lot of our cold resistant stuff, so we'll probably be able to go up into some of the most northern parts of the map and get that all sorted out. Worst case, we'll at least get the spawn for Gerudo Valley. That'll be nice. Good, okay, so I guess it's not terribly bad right here. Come over here, dude. I did not know that would get me into Flurry Rush, but that's cool. that is one dead Lizalfos. I see a chest over here. Might as well pop that up out of the ground while we can. What do we get out of here? Not bad. Certainly beats the other bow and arrow that we have. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. We'll just stealthily sneak our way through here so we don't alert any mobs, and everything will be okay. Man, I forgot how slow the movement speed was when you're walking through sand. That's going to be quite annoying until we complete that side mission. I wonder if this is like another, I wonder, like an electrical circuit sort of shrine or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, would you look at that? How smart am I? Alright, where are the metal boxes that we have to manipulate? Really, eh? Okay. I guess from now on we will use magnesis when we do that. Bro. Okay, maybe we'll just drop like a metal weapon or something for now. And we'll magnesis that away. Okay, I don't think that's going to give us the reach that we need. Do I have a longer thing? I guess I could probably just use a bigger sword. Honestly, being able to complete different things like this is kind of cool. Like, you know, well, the first time that you find out that you can use your metal weapons to do that, it's definitely a really neat, like, oh yeah, this seems so logical. Like, how would that not work sort of moments, you know? Okay, so I guess we'll just have to use our sword. We'll take our claymore back up. And we'll use it to complete another circuit here. Get us a nice metal chest. Okay, sure, let's just not open the chest up at all. Nice. Well, we get another electrical weapon. That's cool. Oh, this again? Really? Oh boy. Do I really have to put on the rubber armor for this? I think I might have to. Man, are we really going to reset all of our progress? I guess the answer to that is a solid yes. Alright. Just before something dumb happens again, let's just go put on that rubber armor. It's not much, but it should provide a little bit of help. Is there any other stuff we need to do here? I guess we can just unlock another box or something here. And then we'll drop a few metal things just to be able to get us all the way through here. Oh, and I guess any weapons that I drop on the ground and die without, I lose. So let's be careful to not do that again. There we go. So we'll get our second cube out from out of here. And then using all that stuff there, we probably should be okay to complete the rest of the shrine. I don't see any other issues arising. There, look at that. How smart are we? Boom. Okay, so I think that makes Spirit Orb number 14 or something like that. There we go. Get a nice full heal out of that. Next time it reaches 3 in the afternoon, I think we'll try our best to get to Gerudo Tower and complete that other mission. If I remember correctly, I think an hour takes place in a minute or something like that in Breath of the Wild. Well, it's nighttime now, so I'm not going to have to worry about that immediately. Let's see. Anywhere we haven't gone yet? I guess we can do the Dueling Peaks Tower. Although first we'll just go to the Goddess Shrine and get some extra heart containers over in Kakariko Village. You know, I gotta be smart about that and not die again this time. Man, it's so weird to think sometimes that, like, I've already been doing this for, like, 6 weeks. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Like, if you were to tell me that it's been a month and a half since I started the Breath of the Wild Let's Play, I would say that you're full of it, you know? Alright, let's grab a couple heart containers. Things will be we'll be a little better off in terms of health, so I won't be dying so often. We've already got a very good amount of stamina too, so we probably won't need to worry about another stamina wheel for a little while. Sweet. I do find it a little weird. I think the way that they have everything set up in this game, like, you can max out your stamina wheel, max out your heart containers, but still have leftover spirit orbs or something like that, or it's something kind of strange like that. I don't understand why they would necessarily design it that way, but I guess that do be how it is sometimes, right? I guess we can also go to the Ancient Tech Lab over here, because I think we can get our upgraded runes here, if I remember correctly. And then maybe once everything's like all set up or whatever, we can maybe grab a couple memories, get the Champion's Tunic, and we'll finally look like the Link in the thumbnail. The thumbnails that I've been using different like Smash Bros models to design and stuff like that. Have I used the camera at all yet? Alright, I guess we gotta use the camera in some whatever. There we go. Oh wow, way to kick us out. Thanks a lot. Alright, I guess it doesn't like the way that it takes pictures. There, if that's not centered, then I don't know what is. So you're telling me that I literally will not remember my memories until I talk to her? Alright, so let's just go ahead and do our thing. We'll get all of our upgraded runes and such, which will be quite nice to have. We'll get through all the boring parts as fast as we can, I guess. You know, that's completely fair. I think she's kind of intentionally designed to be sort of like bratty and annoying, even though she's like 100 years old. Cool, so apparently we get an upgraded sensor. I didn't even remember that was part of the game, if I'm completely honest with you. I kind of wish we didn't have to talk to Pura like, you know, 3 or 4 times to upgrade all the different things. Alright, let's go ahead and do our thing. Now we'll get some better bombs. I think they just recharge a little bit quicker. I know Stasis Plus is quite nutty. You know, being able to start using it on some enemies again, that'll be quite cool. I realized I probably could have done this like last stream or the stream before, but I totally forgot, and I genuinely don't know why it makes you go through all this dialogue and like, you know, oh, you can only start getting your memories after you do this thing and you talk to this person and whatever, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade Stasis. There we go. You can use it to look for stuff to take pictures from treasure. Okay, interesting. Well, that's pretty cool. So I guess if, oh yeah, I think what it is, right, is if you've already taken a picture and put it into your compendium, then you could start using it to just search for whatever it is that you want to look for. It's a pretty smart idea, honestly. Especially if you're like looking to hunt down a specific item. Yeah, so now we can use stasis against enemies. That'll be pretty nice. Okay, perfect. I do remember something. Nice. Okay, so we got all our upgrades for the Sheikah Slate. So we're looking even better off than we were before. That's pretty good. Okay, so now I could go back to Kakariko Village, but I think what I will do is just get one of the first memories there, just so I can go back, finally get the Champion's Tunic after, you know, God knows how long it's been. And then from there, yeah, we'll be set off to, you know, maybe find a couple more shrines or something, get another heart container, and that'll probably have to do it for tonight. It is a shame. It's going to take us a little bit longer to get that Master Sword, but that's just kind of the way it goes, right? You do one thing in this game, and then it's like, oh, hey, I totally forgot that I'm trying to make progress because I got distracted like 100,000 times, you know? Maybe while we're down here again, we'll go fight that Lionel again. Just get some more weapons, get some more supplies. If we manage to take it down, that'll be, you know, probably another powerful sword. Yeah, that is the game in the nutshell, essentially. God, I can't tell you how many times I've been like, I really need to do this, and it's on my mind right now, but I see a Korok seed, and then I just lose my focus. Like, it's pretty bad. So yeah, once we get over the mountainside here, we'll get one of the memories unlocked, which I don't understand why you have to talk to someone or like use the camera for the first time in order to be able to do that. That's quite annoying, especially since I've already been there like 2 or 3 times. Alright, now is this steep enough that it's going to force me into a climb? For the most part, it doesn't look like it. There, that's a nice way to bypass the rain, isn't it? Oh, okay, I did not realize I had a bow with a zoom on it. That's cool. Can I literally not touch this thing? I guess I'm just gonna have to shoot it down. What can I say? Alright, let's get our arrow back. I have heard of whistle sprinting. I'm fully aware of all that, but man is it annoying to do. Well, we're pretty lucky we don't have to do a ton of climbing in the rain. I think I've managed to find like just the perfect spot on the mountain to climb up where we don't have to use much of our stamina. Once you get used to it, yeah, it's just so awkward to hold in like a claw grip. Okay, let's avoid these keys at all costs. I don't know, it's a shame, because I would really like to, you know, remap the button, for example, or something, right? But then, like, I think Breath of the Wild uses pretty much every button on, like, the Pro Controller. I'll have to find a way to do that. Maybe I'll just have to use another controller or something that's got some extra buttons on it. Alright, so now that I'm down here, can I finally go and see this memory that's been haunting me for so long? I cannot, huh? Okay. Like, it's literally right here. I don't know, like, do I really have to go back to Kakariko Village yet again to get that whole mission started? I know where the memories are, just let me get the damn memories. Yeah, I know normally there's like a spot on the ground or something where you can collect the memories. I mean, unless like I'm locked behind some sort of story progression gate or something like that. Alright, let's quickly go up against this Lionel here. Just take it down, get some good supplies. And we'll be good to go. Bro. Okay, how is that not a headshot? That is my question. Flurry rush the hell out of him. Nice and easy. Gotta get that timing down perfectly, right? Whew, that was a big chunk of damage. Yikes. Yeah, flurry rushing is just so weird in this game. I don't understand why like some moments count as a flurry rush and some don't. Okay, great. So apparently because I don't have any arrows equipped, then I can't do anything here. Yo, are you kidding me? Bro. I have 200 hours and I can't tell when I'm gonna flurry rush. Oh man. If that's not true, I don't know what is. It's so weird. I just don't understand why it gives you such a hard time sometimes. Like, I feel like oh, okay. Sure, just spawn me directly next to the thing that just killed me. Got a nice little parry going on. I feel like at least the parries are a little more consistent. Jeez, eh? I still don't get how that wasn't a headshot, but okay. I guess we're just going to keep respawning next to this Lionel until we take it down. Whatever. This is so damn weird. There we go. Yeah, good luck trying to hit me, dude. Yeah, that does not feel like it's flurry rush material, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have any normal arrows equipped right now. Alright, come on. Get out of here. Mash us out. Are you gonna run away, dude? Gonna run away again? Okay, where'd he go? This should probably take him there. There we go. Alright, well that took long enough, but Lionel's dead. Got some nice pieces of armor out of it too, or equipment I should say. What shields do I even have? I think, I don't remember the durability of the, the Lionel shield. I think we're okay with what we have for now. But there we go. Nice to finally take that Lionel down. Nice to finally get some decent weapons out of it. I didn't quite get a chance to look yet at the bow and arrow. But if it's like a multi-shot bow and arrow, that'd be pretty nice. I'm like kind of seeing delayed footage over here on my my screen for YouTube. I can't even tell. Yo, I scroll by it too quick. I think I read these things subconsciously, but I don't. Let's see, how are we doing on that bow? Oh yeah, it's a triple shot. Nice. Well, it'll be annoying if I have to go down here and talk to Impa just to start getting these stupid memories again. But if that's what it takes, then so be it. I mean, is that really all it is?
Oh.
Wait till you get the Savage Lionel bow. I'm looking forward to some of the late game stuff. Oh my god. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. You know, this whole time I've just been like, why are you not letting me do it? Apparently now you finally let me do it. I see how it is. For like 2 or 3 streams, I'm just like, let me go and get the, let me go get the memory. And it's only now that I can start accessing them. What is this? Oh, well. What can you do, right? All right. Well, let's go and do what we can to get that memory, which I believe is just over near Central Hyrule. Yeah, I don't understand why they do that. It's so annoying, right? Like you have to go to Impa the first time to get started on the whole like lost memories thing. Actually, let's just put all this away while I'm talking. You have to go to Impa to like first of all just start that entire submission, side story stuff, whatever you need to do. Then you have to go to Pura, then you have to go, you know, do all of her side stuff. Then you have to go back to Impa. Like, what is the deal with that? Alright. I think I'm kind of doing it. Yeah, this looks about right. God, this is very annoying to do. Early game is very back and forth, yeah. Like, unless your only goal is just, you know, go directly towards the divine beasts, you got to do quite a lot of backtracking. Which kind of sucks because, like, Breath of the Wild is such an exploration-based game, you know? Like, it feels bad to go back to a place that you've already visited unless you really need to. There we go. Now I can finally start doing this. Oh my god. Well, it took long enough. But we can finally get the Champion's Tunic, which will be quite nice. Alright, Link. Get your flashback and we'll move on. I will skip the cutscene just for the sake of saving time, but let's just all agree, voice acting was not the best. Like, I do appreciate them putting some voice acting into Zelda for the first time. It's just, man, they could have done it so much better. And I don't necessarily think it's on the part of, like, any of the specific actors or anything like that. I think it was just, you know, a case of very bad directing of some sort. Alright, well, should I try and go for this dude? Just gotta get my parry timing on point. Like, not that. There we go. Just takes a couple shots, and I think that's all you gotta do, right? Luckily, I kind of have a lot of shields going on right now. Boom. There we go. Nice and easy. You know, I'm kind of glad that the parry timing is, like, very consistent. Ooh, lots of ancient stuff. Very nice. It's kind of a shame you don't get any weapons out of them, though, but it does make a lot of sense. Okay, so now that we've gone back, gotten a memory, let's get that Champion's Tunic finally once and for all. There, that'll be some truth in the thumbnail. Oh my god. Yeah, doing those thumbnails, man, I just, welcome back. We've gotten a little progress done. I can't remember quite when you left, but, we did get the last tower. Oh yeah, you were there for the tower. We got a couple shrines done. I finally managed to start getting the stupid memories done. So hopefully, you know, things will go a lot better now. You know, after like 3 or 4 times of trying to find these memories, I think now we can finally get the Champion's Tunic. There we go. My god, it took long enough, but we finally got it. Yo, let's just equip it. Why not? Give Link his default appearance. There we go. Just like the thumbnail. So yeah, like I said, I did not lie to you. Okay, you know what? Just for a very quick source of fire, I think one last thing we could probably do before the stream ends is we can at least make our way into the Lost Woods. The Link Trip. Yo, it do be looking quite stylish, though. I do enjoy the look of the Champion's armor. And I mean, I know... I can't remember how far it is into the late game, whether it is actually, like, you know, past Ganon or whatever. But, like, getting the Tunic of the Wild and stuff like that, that could be pretty cool. So we're just going to quickly come back to the Shrine of Resurrection just so I can go grab a torch, because that's like the one spot that I know to grab a torch in this whole game. And then using a little torch, a little bit of fire, we should be able to very consistently be able to get through the Lost Woods. You know, it is a good look. I'm kind of... Oh, nice butterfly. I'm actually kind of glad that they decided to change up the way that Link looks in this game, you know? Because how many games has he just been in some sort of green tunic over and over again, right? Tunic of the Wild is after every shrine. Oh, that is possible. Well, it might take a while to get there, but we'll eventually get it. I mean, like, you know, at this rate, there's already 38 shrines complete. We'll be on our way then. It'll only take us, what, 3 more months? I seriously hope it doesn't take us 3 months to complete that. Alright, so while we can... It was a pain, but I did it. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that I got Breath of the Wild like first thing when I first got my Switch, because that's the game that just takes up so much time, right? Like, I got my Switch back at like either late 2017, early 2018. Great. Oh yeah, I guess you can't fly into that. Right. So we have to go around. Nothing like a pure white screen, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like that would be very difficult to, you know, get every shrine without some kind of a guide. I remember I had to do it for sure. There was probably just one dude that, like, you know, took so much time out of his life to map everything down. Because someone had to be the first one to find everything in this game, right? You got it, dude. I'm not an expert and it took me 2 weeks. Oh, fair enough. Okay, now I don't know if it starts quite as early as this. But there is an area where you basically just light the torch and you can use the direction of the wind to figure your way through the Lost Woods. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want that. Come on. So there's a specific direction that we can go. I did most of them without looking them up. Not bad. I remember, like, at least the ones that were fairly obvious I was able to figure out right away. Okay, so we follow the embers, so we got to start going this way. I think especially early on, a lot of them also follow the path of the fire, because there's got to be a way through here, right? Looked up the last 20. That's fair. I got through the majority of them, at least the very obvious ones, you know, without having to go through a guide. But there are some that are very well hidden, I will say. So having Breath of the Wild is like my very first Switch game, and just, you know, being able to devote like a good 2 or 3, I think maybe even 4 months to it before I had to, or I say had to as if it was a requirement, but I was very hyped for the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze port. So that was the very first thing that I did when I had my Switch. Okay, we'll keep trekking forward. I don't know, it's kind of weird for me, because I remember when I got my Switch at first, I was like, you know what, now's my chance to play like some Nintendo games that I've never played before, and I thought that would genuinely be a nice idea. But then part of me was also just like, yeah, there's a reason why I'm not doing some certain things. Spent half an hour trying to do the one with the giant snowball. Oh my god, I can't even remember the one which was most annoying for me at this point. I feel like there were a lot of very obvious, like, shrines that I missed for some reason. Like, not out in the open obvious, but just some with, like, very easy solutions that I looked it up and I was like, oh, I feel stupid, don't I? Let's see. I'm trying to read chat as I go. I don't want to get off track and have to restart this again. I can't say I remember looking any up. I'm an old school gamer, so I'm used to playing Zelda without a guide. Ocarina of Time was the first game I used a guide to to beat. Fair enough. I will admit I'm not opposed to using a guide. Like I know obviously it's like more of a pure thing of just going through the game and solving it. I've never really been one to be all super sensitive to spoilers or anything like that, so if it's for the sake of just getting something done earlier, like just, you know, something I never would have thought of. Yeah, we're not crouching. Last thing I want to do is put this flame out. "100% is not fun with Ocarina or Breath of the Wild." Yeah. Good thing I've never played Ocarina of Time before, am I right? It makes me come off as a fake fan, but like I will 100% admit I was not a Zelda guy before Breath of the Wild. As weird as it sounds, I think I like Breath of the Wild so much because it's so not like a traditional Zelda. Like, I don't mind a traditional Zelda game. Like, I mean, I've mentioned before, but I've played the Wind Waker before, like, 100%. And I did enjoy the Wind Waker, but I also felt like for a Zelda game, it was very un-Zelda at the time. I don't know, I guess there's just something about, like, the bigger, grander adventures, like out on the sea or like Breath of the Wild. You can do what, like a million different things in this game. I think that just does it for me more than others. Yeah, honestly, Breath of the Wild was great. As much as there absolutely are some very annoying parts about Breath of the Wild, I think overall it's a very well designed game. I like the fact that you have the creative freedom to come up with your own solutions for all these different things. Ooh, changing in our direction to this way. I played Wind Waker HD and Breath of the Wild only, and they felt super different. They are very different feeling games. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say they're one and the same, but I think they kind of scratch the same itch for me of, like, not being just your traditional, like, you know, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, whatever. I feel like I could maybe even get into something like Majora's Mask just because it's very, like, un-Zelda. Okay. Keep going forward. I'm fairly certain this is our way through. I'm only going slowly because I don't want to lose my progress. But if this is just straight up the way to get through the Lost Woods, then that's fine. Okay, thank God. Well, there we go. At least getting into Korok Forest, now not only do we have access to get the Master Sword whenever we so please, but there's also a few shrines we can get in here. There's a bunch of Koroks. Our game is just going to completely shatter. Oh man, this is like one of the few areas in the game where it's just like, why on earth is this game so jittery right now? I played Link Between Worlds and the new Link's Awakening, never beat them. I bought Link's Awakening like ages ago, but I've never actually even touched it. Alright, let's very quickly just get the shrine here and complete it so we can always just go back to Korok Forest whenever we so choose. That'll be nice and sweet. I don't 100% remember if Hestu stays here right now or if there's another spot we have to find him in. But if he does, that'd be pretty cool. This is a very different shrine. The constellations are the key. Right. I remember something about this one. I just don't quite remember the complete solution. Yeah, so there's a whole system here of like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it would be kind of fun if we could just completely bypass this, but I don't know if that's fully possible. I mean, I can try to bomb myself. No. Okay. That's not going to be quite enough. No matter. I don't think it's a very difficult puzzle from what I remember. If only I knew how to wind bomb, that would be quite helpful right now. I mean, worst case, I'll just look it up. I'm not interested in, you know, making people sit here and watch me fumble at this for like 20 full-on minutes, you know? The walls tell you which constellation to look for and how many... Oh. Haha. Well, wouldn't that be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I seem to remember this one. I don't know if the solution just isn't coming to me or what, but... yeah. Trying to figure this one out. I'm pretty sure I needed a guide the first time I did this one. I still don't fully 100% remember, like, why this is the way it is. Oh, yo, look at that. Link getting those dunks. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. It feels like it should be easier than it is. Oh, it's how many they are on the wall. Okay, that's news to me apparently. And then there's another set on the wall. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. Yeah, I mean, in case you can't tell, I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna flat out say it. I'm just kind of cheating here. I 100% looked up a guide because I am not going through this torture again. I used every combination until it worked. I mean, that's some sheer persistence right there. I genuinely wouldn't mind like a puzzle like this in a Zelda game, you know, if they were a little bit more clear of the instructions, right? If there was some sort of way within the riddle to tell what you're supposed to look for. Of course they don't, mind you. Because why on earth would you need that kind of information? There we go, just grab our claymore. And I don't think that quite brings us to another 4 spirit orbs, but that's okay. We'll be able to get some more next week. Yeah, and any of the difficult puzzles, like, I don't know, I was even going to look up a guide back, the one at the Rito Village or whatever. There's that one with, like, the wind puzzle where you have to keep rotating all the different turbines and whatnot. I don't remember the solution to that one at all. I'm genuinely surprised. I kind of just hit them at random and, like, it just happened to work. But if I was in that shrine any longer, I 100% would have looked up a guide, because there's no need to make people suffer while watching me do that. But yeah, for what it's worth, I don't know. I don't mind the puzzles in the game so much. I feel like just so many of them are very cryptic. Oh, no problem, man. Appreciate you coming to the stream, and I think that's... oh, it is 9 o'clock for me. Okay. So I think that's going to do it for today. Hopefully this time next week we'll probably be doing another stream. I might end up having to do it on Saturday. I mean, kind of luckily I'm kind of getting some stuff switched up at work, so I'm able to get off a little bit earlier on Saturdays now. So I might try to resume doing the Saturday night streams at like 6 o'clock, or Yeah, 6 o'clock Eastern, I guess it would be. So yeah, I guess that's going to do it for us today. We managed to get a little bit of progress through. I am Canadian, yeah. I don't remember if I explained any of that or not. I don't think I did anything in this stream. Speaking of Canada, you guys can look forward to an epic video tomorrow about some very stupid Canadian laws that are about to come out. It's not something I usually focus on, but I hope you guys certainly enjoy it anyways. I tried to make it a little fun video. I don't want it to be all so, Neil and grim, but you'll just have to tune in and see what happens there. Yeah, I will make sure to put up a YouTube community post sometime later in the future just to let you guys know, like, what's going to go on, like if I'm streaming Saturday or Sunday. I'll let you guys know regardless of what that ends up being. But that's going to do it for us today. And, yeah, YouTuber stuff. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below telling me how great you thought the Let's Play was. Oh, man. We're not going down that route. Anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate all of you for